Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 3 of this Skyrim, the special edition playthrough with me, Gitbag the Great. Now, last episode was pretty simple. We just got along with the Golden Claw storyline, which is a very nice little side quest where we helped out Lucian, the guy who runs the Riverwood Trader just over there, and basically his problem was that he had a golden claw that brought great value to his Riverwood Trader, and some bandits and ne'er-do-wells had stolen it and then taken it to Bleakful Sparrows here. We cleared out that place, killed the bandits, killed all the Draugr who were inside, and brought the golden claw back to Lucian. But in the Bleakfall's Barrow, we also discovered the presence of an ancient artifact known as the Dragonstone. So we are going to go to the Jarl of Whiterun to see if he can't help us see what we can do with the Dragonstone, and obviously also to tell him about the dragon attacks, because the town of Riverwood is within his fiefdom, so obviously he has to send troops to protect it. Also, I had people telling me that Arvel will betray you any which way, like regardless of whether or not, you agree to help him or not, and that frostbite venom does extra damage with your weapons if you poison your weapons with them. I have played this game through a few times and I already know that. I appreciate the sort of like the dutifulness and sort of like the want to help, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, no, the advice and the sort of want to help is very much appreciated. What's these guys doing?
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
You're a fucking dick.
What? No! God, help!
Give me a fucking cash. Give me a...
Time to end it.
Someone do something.
Am I a dickhead? I mean, like... But no, like, I'm sorry, but like, if you're going to talk to me like that, then, you know what, you do get an ancient Nordic war axe of the coals to the head. Oh wow, what happened here?
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I literally just got here, I don't know what's going on. I literally just got here and yeah, alright, you killed the giant, but like, there's no need to be a dick about it.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
That guy on the right is looking at me in such a weird way.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane, up in Gravaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
I might do the companion storyline a little bit later on, maybe after we've beaten Alduin. Because, I mean, and I know how that sounds, but don't worry, there's like loads of storylines and quests in this game, so we'll have plenty of content to get through.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, I look pretty official, wouldn't you say? Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Wow, that guy was really easy to convince. What if I was actually an assassin? So this is Whiterun. I actually, every time I come back and play this game through again, I always forget like how like just nice and scenic Whiterun is. It just seems like a perfect place to like just spend your days drinking mead and plotting assassinations and stuff.
Tamriel! And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man.
Ooh.
It's inconceivable our elders.
Yeah, I never liked Himskir. It just seems like he's a bit too much into his everything. Right, so this is Dragon's Reach, the hold of the great Jarl of Whiterun.
Nothing. My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Oh, isn't he? Sorry, Irilef. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Why is everyone just trusting me so easily? I know I played this game through before, but still, it's just like... Guys, have a bit of sense of security, Jesus.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This episode is going to be a little bit talky, but I'm going to try and get some action in. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. I'm sure I'll appreciate the honesty.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and the last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
Provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Doesn't the end to that sentence seem a bit like a tautology, or maybe am I just being a bit overly analytical? I don't know, I always thought that line seemed weird. Don't mind me, I'm just going to stand all over your desk and just be a dick.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me.
Was this guy asleep when
I
he was
say
reading his
fetch,
lines?
I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Well, joke's on you, Farengar, I've already found it.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
To be fair, I like, as shoddy a job as the guy did on Farengar's lines, I do like the fact that his dialogue is just really straight and direct.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Okay, so I got you the Dragonstone, what next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that guy's not from Skyrim. He clearly doesn't like the Nords a great deal. Oh, what's Irileth doing here? Oh, I forgot, yeah, she's come to tell us about a dragon
Farengar,
attack.
You need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Don't worry, you can stop it because you've got a main playable character with you in the form of me. Shut up, Proventus!
Not now, not now, not now! So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what
Where did this guy come from?
about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Oh
And
yeah,
please,
getting on that house market,
accept
boy.
this gift from my personal armory.
Hey, Irileth.
One last thing, Irileth.
I'll see you at the watchtower
This isn't a
as soon
dead
as the
or
rest of the men
glorious.
have gathered.
I
Alright,
need to
fair
know
enough.
what
I like how, again, they're just so trusting of me, despite the fact that I basically immediately confessed to them that I'm a convicted criminal when I first met Jarl Bargroth. Like, he is a very trusting man. It's like, does no one want to like check my criminal past? Maybe I could be an assassin as well as just a basic criminal. It's like. Also, I should note that I am recording this episode a couple of days or a few days after I recorded the last one because, well, yeah, I recorded some footage and it just kind of went completely black. Like, there was about 8 minutes worth of footage with like story relevant dialogue in it, and I could have potentially edited around it and made a video that's slightly shorter with like slides explaining it through my narration, but I just didn't really feel like that would give a genuine experience. Now we play the waiting game for Irileth. Oh yeah, no, the dragon did a hell of a number on this watchtower. This thing has been absolutely torn apart. Come on, Irileth. I'm picking your nose and just sitting around or something. Oh no, there she is.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
There's got to be at least one survivor. I know there is.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Hockey and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Wow.
Let's save us. Here he comes again.
And is that moon moving? Never noticed that in all the years I've been playing this game. Wait, what? Oh shit, yeah, the dragon. I forgot about that. Always barrage it with arrows first, I think. Even after all the patches to this game, the way the dragons fly around still does look kind of weird. Oh, jeez! Who's firing it? Oh, it's Irileth. Lightning. That always catches me off guard. I know she's a magic user, but still, it's just like she's using conventional weapons the whole time, and then all of a sudden she just pops up like blasting lightning bolts out of her hands like she's Emperor Palpatine. What's this dragon doing? What? Guys, what are you doing? Why are they just sitting there not firing ammo at this guy? Come on. Land again so I can actually shoot at you. Keep pouring it on. Just keep blazing away with those bows and arrows. Ow! You know what? Let's get in there. Hand-to-hand combat. Let's finish this off. Oh god, definitely need to heal. Oh yes, I get a cinematic kill. Sweet. Oh, that looks so janky. I'm just hitting thin air. Oh, now I can loot its body and then watch as my character absorbs the dragon soul.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, watch this. This is always really cool. Oh, sweet. I always enjoy it when we unlock the shouts at this point in the playthrough. To begin with, we've only got Unrelenting Force, which is a shout designed to just like unleash this great big unrelenting, like pushing force out of your mouth. And when you first get it, it's pretty weak, but I don't know, it's still kind of cool.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
That does not look like a uniform helmet for some reason. Dragonborn, what do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know what happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it.
Oh.
According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
I guess it's about any good as way as empirical science, but oh whatever. Alright, let's try it out then. Z to shout.
Power of old, the voice of the Dragonborn.
Self.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Why do these two guys sound like they're a couple of schoolyard kids having an argument over the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill it. But I don't need some mythical dragon. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand this. You're the North.
Well, across Tamriel, I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as that. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. Really are Dragonborn then.
I'm gonna get away from these weirdos and report back to the Jarl. I mean, I don't understand why Irith is being so skeptical. I mean, she literally just saw me eat the soul of a dragon. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it had to happen right as I was eating an Oreo. So yeah, that was the Greybeards shouting my name, Dovahkiin, to summon me to their great mountain up there. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go up there eventually in order to receive their blessing and training in order to become a true Dragonborn. Well, now we're back at Dragon's Reach, and now I can tell the Jarl of my success and receive all the monies, fame and mead that I can carry.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
I expect he has, after I killed a bloody dragon.
What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Ooh.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. I mean, that's the most descriptive answer, so, yeah.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
I think when the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it. I think that's a more realistic and generally believable answer, to be honest.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Who are the Greybeards? I mean, I already know, but I'm just going to ask him to explain it to you guys watching at home.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First
That
Empire.
line read did not sound natural.
Ongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
Yes, I know, because I've played through this game a few times.
It's a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
Oh, sweet.
And this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
Well,
We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
alright, dude, you don't need to lay it on that thick.
Back to
Jesus
business,
Christ. I would expect to be treated not as part of the common rabble just for the fact that I killed a dragon.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I love her hair, she's so pretty. But yes, follow me, Lydia. I need your help to stand there, take shivers of arrows in fights so that I don't take any damage, and also to carry ludicrous amounts of weapons and armour I may or may not use in the future.
Lead the way.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it there because this episode has already been pretty long and it's already pretty talky anyway, so I don't want to bore you guys to death even more. Hopefully in the next episode we'll get a bit more action in. I'm going to try and go to High Hrothgar to get the blessing from the Greybeards and all that jazz. In the next episode I might also do like one or two like miniature side quests while I'm doing that. But if that does sound interesting to you, by all means stay tuned for the next episode of this Skyrim playthrough with me, Gitbag the Great. If you did like this video as well, leave a like, share and subscribe, and if you want to check out any of my other online activities, I'll leave the links to my social medias and other YouTube channels in the video description below. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes of this playthrough or any other gaming videos you'd like to see in the future, leave your suggestions in the comments section below. I can't promise anything, but I'll have a look through some of them and see what I can do. But, as always, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and until next time, I've been Gitbag the Great, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Bye-bye for now.